Opening with
Alright,
a
there's
Poppy
the
Bam.
Poppy Bam.
Something.
Do you think Zach's coming in next to pinch him?
Or do they take the Zac?
Misa?
No.
Does he play Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, good pick.
Never mind.
Lena, I'm devouring this popcorn hella fast if you want any.
Okay. Let me send you the new BTL logo, the teenage. I'm just stick it in my images.
Cled versus Cled.
Here, Brian, you can use this on the stream.
What?
You can use this on the stream.
What is that?
I sent you in Discord.
Oh.
Yo, they took Misa's Kindred away from Javier.
Holy shit.
Ha! Kindred mid denial pick.
Well, that pick or King Swing Bang. Well, that's just really solid. You can just run into Kindred and kill her.
Yeah, it's a good pick into Kindred.
The Olaf?
Mhm.
Yep.
Nami. So after Thresh is gonna need to false to Nami.
We played Braum in the other game.
Mm-hmm. I've gone it for Mooney, I'm assuming. Or is
Yeah.
that, I mean, maybe Nick. I don't
No, Nick, he wouldn't want to play Morgana. He's been complaining about the pick mid.
know.
Or maybe it's the big brain play calling it out just to.
Ash
Rest
Morgan. Pretty good lane.
Popcorn.
Draven.
Damn.
Did I go for the all-in?
That good? One more.
They got the Heimerdinger. That's a little awkward. I don't know if you need there. Nyx or
They're just, no, they're trying to pinch out Mayo. Mayo plays Clyde, Heimerdinger, and Nectin.
oh,
Play Renekton ban to full pinch him.
Or they want him to play Renekton because he hasn't been
Might be.
doing well with it.
Yeah, I mean, fully possible that they want him to play it.
I think that and not to dunk on Mayo, but I think that the Red Renekton is an ineffective pick at this point.
Jax.
Yeah, I mean, I said this to Mayo, but I think Renekton right now is just not in a very good state. I don't know. Feels like a weird place to put gold right now.
Miss Elena,
What?
you're full chomp mode.
It's
Elena, can you start an ASMR stream?
Just chippies.
Just chippy.
Just
they
get
take
on
away
it.
the Renekton. Okay.
That's pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
Mayo's gonna be thinking.
Oh,
cover
the
it.
the VM Renekton.
Oh.
Are they gonna answer the Renekton with the Shen? Is that gonna be an Olaf top with a Shen jungle?
No way.
Ooh, Wukong. Okay.
I was
Con?
literally about to say chance it's a Wukong.
Yeah, because that's his other pick that he's been spamming outside of Kled and Renekton.
Oh.
Wait. What?
Nick plays Malzahar?
Nick on Malzahar.
What?
We know not so hard.
Well,
He's
Oh,
playing
now
an
that
art.
now that
Whoa,
he's
whoa.
now that he's done it, he has
That's a
been
cannon
talking
mid.
about it.
Oh, it's
Javier's
one of Javier's like weird picks again.
Yep. He did mention that he was looking to play it against them.
That is, I don't think Kennen matches up to matches up well against Malzahar at all. You just don't have the wave player. I guess you kind of do, but you have to max W.
Elena, how do you manage to make chip sounds like that echo across like my entire room?
Whoa.
Maybe her mic is stuck in her throat.
It basically is.
It's really loud, but
Maybe she's also crunching on her microphone. You know that.
She's actually replacing. She has like she puts the bugles right on the mic and
she
just eats
actually
off
has a
of it.
nutcracker right there, and she's going cracker.
Hello.
Hello.
It's
Tommy.
Tommy.
Greetings.
But wait, let me.
I'll put the icon on screen. Actually, I'll do it once the game starts.
I don't know what you want me to do with it.
You know, in the client, when it's like full, there's that space, like right here where it has the camera settings and then the people in the middle. Like in game where you have like all the people in the middle and their CS and stuff.
Yeah.
That blank spot in the middle, right next to it on the left, and the camera settings are like right here.
Oh. Okay, you can set it up. It's just on client, so.
It's gonna, well, cause it's in here.
Just don't bump it to the top now.
Just-
Oh.
I mean, it's cause that's what it looks like.
That's what it's actually showing on stream right now.
Yes. Where did you save it? Wait, did you save it?
No.
Oh.
Seems you left your brave pants at home. Want me to wait while you go get them?
Well, now I'm just mad.
It should be off until they're actually in the game.
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
I didn't set it up.
Playtime's over.
Dude, Riven is like the epitome of tsundere, and I hate it.
Dude,
Oh,
wait
yeah.
until you see the things she
But-
says.
But I thought that was your thing. Yeah.
She does hit you with the baka.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
oh!
I hate that.
She doesn't say baka. She just says,
But she doesn't. Stupid.
I'll be funneling.
I would never see that like you.
Turning away blushing.
I just happened to make these cookies and had too many.
Let me at 'em.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah, the one for you, but I guess you can have one.
Deny me.
How does it taste, senpai? I guess alright.
Wait, Adam, why are you so good at this? Wait, we're streaming this, right?
Yeah, it's all on stream now.
Oh, god damn it.
Highlight. Clip it. I clip it.
So looking at these comps, how are you guys feeling?
I have to mute myself.
Honestly, I think they're both pretty. Oof, in my opinion.
I'm okay with second breakfast's comp.
I like second breakfast because even if Draven gets super fed, he just gets shut down by Wukong Malzahar.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even like I don't know, you could potentially Malzahar ult the Kennen before he shits on your team. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's options here.
I like SB's team because it plays nice. Really, really nice with the Kindred ult.
It's Ginny!
Yeah.
Hey, Jenny.
Like,
I mean, there's also the chance that Wukong even keeps Kennen out of the fight by initiating first.
yeah, I mean, I think there's a world where Olaf and Kennen like hard dive you, and then Kindred presses R, right? Like,
Right.
pretty good.
But I don't think Kennen can actually get in there unless he actually has Flash or Protopelt.
He
Yeah,
could
but-
follow up
but that's
with a
kinda
Nami
curse-
ult.
It's kind of curse of Kennen, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about finding the flanks.
But Kenny can also just get Shen ulted, makes it a safe passage to get in. And then Shen in the middle of the team as well.
I'm personally concerned on XO's side about how much damage they have going late in this comp and like the safety that they have to output that damage. Like Kennen doesn't really do that much damage in the late game, even
I
like,
published
unless
it.
you're like snowballed pretty hard.
Unless you're
Yeah.
Kano.
You have that Andrews and be snowballed pretty hard, and like I don't know, it's gonna be an interesting game if they get really late, unless Olaf is gigantic or something like that. Then it's all on like Draven to really output damage.
And
it's not the
I guess
safest thing to
SB
do
has
so.
3 potential carries to go with.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for if Draven's like really the sole damage dealer in the late game. It's gonna be not super easy. Like there are threats to contend with. Yeah, so it'll be an interesting game.
Wait, hold on. Is Vayne Tsundere too? Did they just make 2 Tsundere characters? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a very popular archetype. Okay.
Okay.
Do you mean the shit? Oh God.
What if Riven turns out to be instead of Tsundere, she's Yandere? Are you?
That's
more
what I
into
hope.
that? You more into that? Like you built me this
I'd rather-
blade, now I'm going to stab you with it.
At least Jan is like way better. Like Soon is just boring, in my opinion.
I would think the Yandere would be Ari.
Yeah, that does seem like it, huh? She's like, isn't Ari like Yandere like canon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Arrow maybe.
Because like she kills all the people she charms, right? That's like kind of what happens. Then she's like, oh shit, what did I do? Oh, gotta charm someone else. I think that's the lore, if I remember correctly.
I do like the concept of the second breakfast team a lot more than I liked the previous concept of the team though. Like just put your eggs like into Misa's basket. Like let him play for himself. I think he was playing like when he's playing Hecarim, he has to play for his lanes. You can't really play for yourself on Hecarim. Like give him the onus to carry and let your team like play their roles around him. I mean their team still has a lot of damage dealers and like some CC and stuff like that. Like even if it's maybe not like the perfect comp, I think like it's built around Misa, and like I think a lot of their teams should be like they should be trying to build around like giving him space to work with, and like having those supportive roles so you can give like Misa space to like really exploit the map, exploit his matchups. I don't know if Kindred and Olaf is exploiting his matchups, but at least you see the plan maybe. Okay, I can do the in-game switcher now, Nina. How much in-game?
In game. And then once they're actually in game, you can open the eyes on the images, the overlays.
So you can't spectate a game while you're in a game lobby.
Yeah.
Are you also doing the Discord, Brian?
No.
I got it.
I'm a little late.
Anna.
I'm okay.
I was doing this for Anna, and Anna's not even here. What the hell? Kick her out of BTL.
Kennen has Electro Electro and Ignite instead of like Teleport Area or anything like that. It's an interesting choice.
You can open the eyes now, Brian.
Is it logo?
Logo and overlay.
Both? Alright. It's lit, dude.
Maybe like make it more even since you can see now.
Oh, move the BTL one a little bit over, maybe?
Yeah. And maybe make it a little smaller.
Ooh, this is interesting. They're both going for an invade.
Good enough for later. I don't want to mess with it while we're in.
Yeah, just make it centered. I think it's fine.
Good enough. I don't know.
Going for a red buff invade. A little long way around. Wait, why is there a red dot here? Oh, that's the Shen sword.
Surely this is better for second breakfast. Let's trade.
Second breakfast doesn't see anything. At least it does use the.
Down versus just standing in river, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that plus like Kindred getting free buff here and free like jungle clear back, not really having to contend with anything that Olaf does.
They're
really nice.
taking it.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Popanda's gonna check it either.
Yeah, I doubt he will. Man, this Kennen
Maybe down.
If Nick could, he probably would have told him that he's invading blue.
Oh, he did
No,
get the
he didn't need to do that. Oh no.
It's okay.
Yeah, you got the ward off.
W is pretty weird. It makes his W so slow. It's gonna be slow.
But now they know.
So surely Olaf trades the red buff. So go into bot side jungle, trade, take Raptors and use
That, their bot lane's really late for this, so.
I mean, it's the same deal though.
So they should have level 2
Oh,
probably.
he's cycling up. Why did he bring the camp down?
Yeah, that's such a weird pathing.
Maybe he's just a lot
behind that
choice here.
bush, seeing what's going on.
Alright.
Ooh.
It's
So
not
should
too
I
bad
see
though,
that?
because he started on the red, he still has tempo, or at least he's like still pretty even on tempo. Olaf, who had to actually walk across the river.
He did it because of the ward, right?
Yeah, he wanted to skip ward.
Ooh. I didn't even see that there.
But I mean, they still know. Look at the second ward that Kennen put down. He has to exit some way or another, no? Well, they know he's out there.
Yep, there's the red buff going into Olaf.
Olaf clears really fast. I'm surprised Kindred didn't also drain Raptors here. But I mean, Olaf with a tempo advantage is pretty expected.
I mean, who beats
Olaf also
Undertow
didn't drain
Snap?
Krug.
Nice binding by Daniel. Zane can't punish it that well though.
Gets one auto.
Yeah. Nick's already out of mana. Pretty quickly.
Yeah, Malzahar in the early game actually like generally has mana problems if he's
And
punished.
using Voidlings, which will own you in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. He has to be like pretty measured with it, and like if he's really being punished like in the early game before you get locked after, he has a lot of mana issues, I think. A free crab for Kindred. It's really good.
Ooh, the mark. That's nice.
Yeah. Mark crab.
Always nice when you get lucky there.
And they fell off on the ward bot lane.
Nice trade up by Popanda. Doing a lot of chunky damage onto Mayo there. Javier has no fear, just running into the Malak Bleach over there.
Kindred getting king. No? He just
Can't get into a good angle.
Did he finish the 4th Raptor? I feel like I should switch the camera, but I don't want to fuck anything up.
You can just.
Oh wait, no, Olaf can't. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Did he drain it? I can't tell.
Well,
Oh, wait.
Mooney's
Yes, F-
threading the needle. That was a nice
no,
binding.
neither team has good on it. Trollolo.
King's Flamebang still looking for an invade, just taking down.
But tempo is actually pretty evened up now. King's Flamebang, because they didn't drain this in the first place, he has to come back and re-drain, and they're gonna run straight into each
He's
other again.
about to walk into him.
Yep. King's Flamebang is only 2 CS ahead from the jungle. He was like 8 CS ahead earlier.
Walk straight into
Yo,
each other, and this is
invade.
really Olaf-sided. Oh, and
He's
Misa.
to be dead here.
Yeah, you turned
Crack,
it around.
Dodge it.
Flash.
Oh.
First blood off of the axe. Catches the looking for aggressive. Goes on to Where's Mooney?
Mooney tried to collapse on.
Oh.
Couldn't make it.
He's also run his mana extremely dry.
Yeah, there's a couple things that led into that. Like the rechaining back was an interesting play. After he drained Raptors, I guess like he didn't really have anything else to do but rechain back. I think I would have recalled and then made the chain. But
I was going for
I think
early
one
there.
thing is like a lot of people like didn't really give him cover for this. Like this junction is unwarded. The junction between mid and like bot side junction, and like I think Nick had a ward there to ward that.
Mayo's going for this bottom.
Oh, this TP is
What is this?
well really weirdly timed, and I think
Dragon's already done. Why would
Dragon's
you?
already done. So that TP, I mean,
Well,
it was a
wasn't
TP for
done.
TP, so it wasn't that bad, and the wave is not in a terrible spot. So Mayo's just gonna get it back and like go back, like I
think they sniffed out the dragon, but I don't think they knew the timer on it.
Yeah, they definitely didn't know the timer on it, but I think like that TP is probably not the greatest time because of it. But on the bright side, like it is a TP for TP, and like he loses the potential TP advantage that he could have had, but it could be a lot worse. Oh,
I'm here with y'all
that's
today.
great value.
All of these tower dives.
You're ulting on somebody who is wanting the back anyway.
Yeah. But now that Malzahar has lost chapter, this lane is a lot easier for him, and he can start struggling.
I'd like to point out that Zane is slightly ahead in CS.
Let's
in
go, Zane.
Probably an unfavored lane. I think Draven and Nami definitely should be pressuring this lane a lot more.
Maybe. I don't know. Kind of close.
Interesting to note that Daniel went for the relic shield.
I do like that pick.
Everybody goes for like this.
Even with the changes now.
Oh, and that's free kill for Misa, and that's huge. Was that a stack though? That's really important for Kindred to find out if that was actually a stack or not.
I don't think it
stack.
was.
No, he has one stack right now from the crab.
Yep.
Yeah.
A really good timing here is just like when he hits 4, it's just so important you hit that threshold at like a good point in the game. Kindred is just
They're
like by
collapsing on
nature
the-
like a really snowbally champ. I generally gauge like, oh, this could be another stack here, or it could just be Misa going down. Oh, but he gets
That was a stack.
and that was a stack. That's really big.
Back off that.
Generally, my timer for knowing that I'm having a good Kindred game is when I have like 4 stacks by like 12 minutes. If I have 4 stacks by 12 minutes, I'm like pretty snowballed, and I can like take over.
Ooh, there's
that
that
winner.
Nice initiation from Panda. Mayo pretty much a full health. The dive though. It's pretty low.
Nick shoving in Javier.
Yo, Betty White with the
Oh my
blue.
God.
So this is blue plus lost chapter. He's just gonna have full pressure on this lane.
Mayo doesn't have enough mana to dive this.
Yeah,
Wants
plus,
it.
Plus Shen has flash. I don't think it's worth it. But his lane pressure that he's built in though, he should probably back here. Get a full reset. He's gonna ward instead and waste some of that timer. I think he should have gone back out and warded.
I think they're setting up for
Just
Herald.
getting a
Yeah,
honey
it
through.
depends how much
Coming
safety he
out.
wants to give his jungler as his jungler is coming out of base. So.
Yeah,
I think
Mayo
it's
just went to grab
defensive.
honey fruit.
Oh, nice shy, Mooney. Good
Yeah, it
pressure
depends on
there.
his like item timing. Oh, okay. Depends on his item timings too. Like how much money does he have? He only has 700, so yeah, like backing wouldn't have gotten anything.
Man, I'm going for a
Well,
much more
talk about
sustained.
blowing
Shen
your
has to go
ult
back.
for harassed like that, especially on a
Nice.
backing target. Is if Kennen had had that ult, he doesn't die to that gank.
That
It look-
visually looks odd.
It looks like ADC is starting to fall behind just from the pressure.
I mean, that's not terrible. Most of the wave is still there for him.
No, I'm not, definitely not bad. And definitely in the lane where he should probably have lost earlier in the bit.
Yeah.
He sustained through it. It's fine.
I mean, they pushed in to make sure that they got the level 2, so I think that helped them a lot to not get
There's
shut
another
out.
militant patience on Cannon.
And also,
Do they have it warded for this?
Oh, nice black shield.
Oh,
and
good.
Tiger follow-up.
There's here to get the dive down.
Bang looking for the dive with the Shen. All flashes onto the Ash.
They're gonna trade at least one though.
Oh no!
Is that 2 trades?
Oh,
3
Mooney!
trades?
Oh,
Wait, Mooney? How many is he gonna get?
Mooney!
Oh, and
Is it,
it might be 4. Oh.
This is the Mooney redemption arc.
Oh, but Nick can't catch him. No flash.
Nope. That's fine. That's fine.
So Mooney just sweeping the whole team by himself, and they trade the first tower. What a play.
Dude, Mooney, great fucking job there. Holy shit.
Alright, this has to be the SB redemption arc for sure.
Why did I predict XO in my desk, by the way?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was thinking that I was gonna predict SB and then I just pressed XO. I don't know why I did that.
Before I complain about Ignite Malzahar, who could have been bought.
Yeah. Oh.
With its report that he doesn't.
They're not
May.
going for it.
Ooh, nice.
Finish it.
I think King's Bang Bang is pretty key for XO in general though, and you know that might have been the reason why I predicted them in the first place. I think like he needs to get off the ground in these games. He's like their X factor. And Slipper's big brain, he needs like tools to use to like actually abuse that big brain. But yeah, King's Bang Bang is like really critical for this team getting off the ground. Ooh. It should be another.
I think Mooney's playing really well here.
I think they're looking to collapse on it.
I'm gonna rush them both.
This collapse is hard though because their top laner doesn't have teleport. It's just a pure 4v4 because Shen doesn't have well either.
Oh, dodge
It might be too aggressive. I think Olaf
You're going.
Oh,
good ult, good Ash ult, and
Kindred with the ult.
Oh,
but there's
God.
Kennen with the ult. Kennen doesn't have ult just yet.
Troll Kindred ult.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
Oh, the Malzahar though is gonna pick up so many.
Malzahar's gonna kill them all.
Oh, and the
That's a good game.
triple.
There we go. Yeah, that was.
Dude, Mooney with the assist there did really well in keeping who needed to keep in. That pressure made the difference in that fight for sure.
Nice grind for them.
Can they do it before Olaf gets there? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Zane definitely handled himself pretty well there.
Oh, the TP.
Oh, the TP.
By Shen, and it's gonna
That's
be trying
dangerous.
Shen
That's
plus
dangerous.
Olaf, and they're gonna actually just give the dragon.
They don't really have a
I
choice.
mean, Olaf's coming in.
Well, initiation
Oh,
for
and the TP did respond. Oh, the dragon's healing. It's not
That was
free.
very exciting. That's huge.
Flash kill doesn't beat up
Oh,
Mail.
and it's gonna pick up another.
Up full pulls out.
Yeah, and Olaf doesn't have ult, so
Oh my goodness.
Mayo.
the Mayo's a
Dude,
little
Mayo,
sexy
keep it
for the
safe,
team.
keep it safe, Mayo.
It's a little bit too much now.
Oh, it's ultimate from Javier. This
Oh,
cannot
Javier's
be
gonna kill the jungler. Oh, but can Misa smite? Oh, he gets it with the auto.
Didn't need to. He smited early.
Oh,
You got
this
it.
fight is insane. Oh,
Holy
the bounce,
shit.
the age
He
the
got
bounce.
that sweet dragon.
Wow,
What
what
a
a fight.
game, man.
That,
What a
that fight
fucking banger.
took forever.
This is what the people deserve.
We had a little bit of an intermission there, even in the middle. That was like a full course meal kind of thing. Oh my lord.
I love
How many
he
stacks is
labeled
that?
himself.
That's the
How many
fourth
stacks is that? Is that that's the
I
fifth
guess it's
stack
fourth.
actually.
Oh wow.
And I said 4 stacks by 12 minutes, and this is like 5 stacks by 13. You know, we probably had the 12th by the 4th by 12. But yeah, like this Kindred is going to be gigantic going into this game, and they don't really have like the greatest methods to deal with it. You're gonna dive, and it's gonna press R every time.
Mayo made a very aggressive play towards the back as well, and I think that really made the difference here.
Slipper's gonna get a dunk here. It's gonna be 2 maybe. Misa doesn't have ult. He's dead too. And XO finds their own foot back into this game.
Huh. We see that Draven had the mark and they were going for it.
And there was a point where we were talking about Zane having a CS advantage in the bot lane, but that's really flipped on its head with Draven actually being 33 up and probably more after this. Oh, Mooney, can he make it happen again?
Can't do it twice.
No, he can't make it happen.
No, he almost goes down, but it's not enough. Getting the full tower trade, but if you look in the top side, look at the pressure that Wukong has on map right now. Oh, he gets stunned out of it.
Oh yeah.
The Olaf, not the cannon.
And XO heard me being a traitor to my own predictions, and they're like saying, nope, gotta prove Brian right, save his record. I was already wrong in the game before this. I gotta keep my lead on top of the leaderboard, you know what I'm saying, Dan, Adam?
I mean, I had to go different from you to make sure that I can catch up.
My second breakfast, I think, is still has it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think going late 13 definitely scales pretty well. Like Kindred is already really snowballed. Can only really get bigger. I'm actually really curious what that BF sword is building into though.
GA?
It can't be GA, no way. You ruin your snowball lead if you go GA. You'd have
Don't
to.
expect it to be
it's gotta be a
IE.
Stormrazor and IE, you know.
Yo Betty White back with the blue as well. Great Flash with the Tiamat with the clear.
Elena.
What?
We're echoing your mic.
Goodbye, Elena.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's probably IE.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably IE.
IE into ED, or
It's a pretty aggressive build. If he's going full ADC like this, he'll go IE and then either Renans or Rapid Fire.
I thought he would have gone PD first.
Maybe. PDs, against a diving team like this, I think you might be right. The PD is really good. I think Bork is honestly just really good here too. But yeah, he has options. Even Black Cleaver is pretty good. Oh, and Zane is done.
That was two ults for one kill.
That was 3 ults for one.
Three?
And a flash from Javi. You can't really state that one. Yeah, you can't really understate the flash on Kennen. Oh, and that's a
my God.
Oh, it's 2!
Misa going ham. Misa says, well, one carry's dead, I'm the other carry.
And Misa, how many stacks is that? That's still only 5. He didn't get any extras from that. But huge tempo advantage. They should get mid tower free. Mayo's behind. Do they know? Oh, and Mooney making a big play. Where's Mayo?
Mooney.
Dead.
There's Mayo. Coming in late.
Was that another stack for Kindred?
No.
No.
Stack is on Draven right now.
They want the turret now.
Oh, but
His next
huge.
stack is on.
Oh,
Dude. Oh. It's about of the fight though.
They'll get a third charge.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, back up your buddy.
I think they're just taking
Yeah, they want the
It's
reset for
just
Dragon.
Olaf. Make your buddy get that charge.
They have 30 seconds till Dragon. They're trying to reset for it.
Get a full
They do
reset
have a
for
ward set up on that right side, but I believe
Dragon.
they
Yeah, no TP.
And they've got a deep ward in the Pixel in red side jungle.
This Draven's holding on to almost 2,000 gold right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a real rich boy right now.
But Dragon's spawning. No, Mooney, you need to stay.
Yeah, Mooney has to stay here if they really want to contest this Dragon, but it looks like they're just gonna be out rotated to it.
Is Misa gonna go for it? It's far. He's too far.
Oh, and Wukong in early. He gets one spin off. Where's the second? There's the second spin. And it's gonna kill Slippers. Slippers is gone. And with Slippers gone, yeah. Misa kills 2 in the backside, and Wukong just solos the rest of the team.
Holy shit.
Okay, where's the male Wukong?
Go Mayo.
Oh yeah, Misa finished IE.
Mayo's living his best life. Says, I have more than 1.5 picks. 2.5 picks. Got some extra stuff in the bag.
How is Wukong in this meta right now in comparison to Renekton? And can we get a little insight on that?
Good, I think. He
I think
snowballs
pretty good.
harder. He snowballs harder. Even if he's behind, he has impact because you can get double knockups on the team. Yeah, he's just really good, I think. And he's also a flex pick. You can play him jungle pretty easily too. And also
bot.
ADC. Yeah, bot lane. Or ADC.
And can easily cause more like teamfight chaos with his form.
Neo just finished up his Triforce. That's a pretty big power spike compared to Shen, who hasn't even finished his Sunfire kit yet. I don't know if you, I don't generally go Tiamat and Sunfire. You only need...
Yeah, me neither. I think just pick one or the other. If you're behind, it's definitely got to be the
committed
Sunfire
to
too.
wave clear.
Yeah, if you're behind, it has to the Sunfire. You can't even wave clear right now because if you're wave clearing into the Wukong, he'll just destroy you with this deficit.
The Great Flash doesn't even wait, he just wants to fight.
Oh, Panda.
block, doesn't matter.
Oh, Panda is kind of holding his
Getting
own.
destroyed though. You can't. Oh,
Ooh,
almost got
that
it
was
jacked. That was kind of a. I don't know about that.
Ult for ult.
Yeah. The Malzahar ult is probably more useful for them at this point in the game. Olaf is not big enough to really press R and dive back and kill anybody.
Malzahar's will be up sooner at least.
Yeah.
Olaf tried to dive the Kindred last time.
It's already like a third of the
Nick
way
secondary
back.
ultimate hunter?
I think so.
He likes
Yeah,
to do that.
it's coming up. It's already halfway. Oh
Yeah.
wow, that
It's-
almost half HP. The Nami.
Draven's over still at the mid tower. He's gonna rotate
Still
out.
5 stacks at 20. Oh, although.
Good job, King Flame Bang. He doesn't
he
have
gets
all.
CC'd.
There's Ash Arrow. Ash Arrow.
Ash Arrow
does it for him.
Power. Nice stone
Maybe
shield.
that was the long con. Maybe you're right. Trading the ult there.
That's stack number 6.
And they're gonna go for Baron, it looks like. Wukong's rotating up as well. They're getting the blast cone, setting it up. It's a 4v5.
And
No
this team has
jungler?
so much
See them
damage
coming.
though. Coming out.
Oh, they're perfect.
Oh
Trap.
goodness.
Oh,
Moody's gonna go ahead and ult in. Oh, did he not use ult?
actually
Yeah, he did.
survives.
Oh, there's ultimate for
Oh,
Valkyrie.
ulting the Draven.
Out.
The Draven
Mooney
actually
got
is not the.
protected.
Oh, he gets Shen ulted, and they come over the wall with the Baron.
But it gets
And Javier is not
Ooh,
strong to
he's
kill
really
all
good
these
timing on
people.
the ult. And he jumps over the wall.
Oh.
Just stays safe.
Oh, perfect.
It was over the wall, but still in the Kindred ult. Really nice.
Please be greedy and take the 6 stack, 7 stack. It just
He's going
spawned.
for it. He's going for it.
Just spawned.
That's stack number 7.
No greed here. Everybody's dead.
Just a natural play at this point. Good job on Yo Betty White playing this game out really well as well.
Oh, and Sopa likes to highlight on Twitch chat that Mayo finished an item.
Yes, he did.
Dude, when Mayo can finish an item, fucking watch out, boys.
I'd still like to point out that he still has 3 components in his inventory right now.
I mean, you're
I'd
not
like to
gonna
point
get
out
the-
that he not only
think he's
finished an
going for
item,
Death
but he's
Dance.
finished
Yeah,
Draven
yeah,
and the
yeah.
rest of the team multiple times.
2 of those components are for the same item.
Moody's also playing, I think, super well. He's
Oh,
getting
now he's
where he
got
needs to play.
Vanya, so he can go in and actually like stall out his team really well.
Moody did not die that last fight, is that correct?
He did. He did.
Ah.
Oh, stack number 8.
Overall, I think everyone on second breakfast has been super overperforming. Mooney had some great plays down bottom under the dives.
I think this is what people were hoping for from second breakfast, and everyone, you know, kind of making it together.
Yeah.
Along with ADZ, Zane, Fire Knight 19, really trying to perform out. There are still some mechanical issues, but like overall, like better positioning, better CS, looking much better this time around again.
And his arrows have been so.
The arrows have been pretty good, much more aggressive. But the hope is that you get Kennen in there, you ult all of them, and then you just start destroying with your Draven one by one, and they just can't keep up in the DPS. It's gonna be rough though.
Yeah. So if you put yourself in Exo's shoes, what do you have to do to come back in this game?
I was
pretty
thinking the
rough.
same thing.
You've gotten pretty outscaled at this point. And honestly, I didn't expect this when we were loading in to pick Ban, but that Ignite on Kennen, because I didn't think that he would take Ignite, is really crippling, I think, because he can't get flanks without teleport. At this point in the game, it's going to be so hard to weave the vision wall and actually get flanks down. And it has to be these front to back
God, this
ones
is
right
exactly,
here.
but the Kindred.
Yeah, the
Kindred ult is
pick.
what makes the difference here.
Right, and a large part of that is it's so predictable when the flank comes, or not the flank, but the Kennen ult comes in. He just has to walk straight into the team.
You know, Nick has been saying he was looking forward to having a Kindred on his team so he could not die.
Almost takes the tower
Oh
shot.
my god, he
No,
almost
he does
dies.
take a tower shot. He just
Definitely took it.
I think that's gonna be the end of the game for them.
Oh, surely.
Oh,
Oh,
here,
yeah,
Nick
Nick.
the flash
Nick either.
on completely. Oh no. Nick
Well,
had his
second
stuff
breakfast.
back up.
Nick might be a goddamn prophet.
Oh, Nick
get
got
him!
it!
He died for the
Boom.
season.
First win in the season.
Let's go.
And it was like a pretty thorough one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Brian.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, we didn't say the chant.
Second
breakfast.
What?
All day, every day. After first breakfast.
Nick pacing the damage charts.
Yeah, Nick, that was. Oh my